Hello. Hey, everyone. How's it going? I hope you guys are having a good day and enjoying the Patchwork of Friendship. I am just going to show myself out a little bit. Do. Oh my goodness. Every time. It always takes longer than I think it would. All right. There we are. Okay. Awesome. Here we go. So I'm going to be showing the square that I received this month. Thank you, Cheryl. And then I'm going to be creating for my next person, which is Nicole from Adoria Creations. And this is my square that I received, and that is from Michele Hill of the Vintage Daisy. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's always fun. Every single month I enjoy this so much. Next, this is our so Nicole is who created my very first square for me. Hey, Linda. And so now I'm creating my very last square for her. So that feels really good. I wonder if she feels the same way I do, that doesn't really seem like all that long ago. I can't believe that was January. The older you get, the faster time goes, right? Golly. I have to say, I watched the beginning of Michelle's video when she was making my square. Hey, Lisa. I didn't watch all of it, but I watched a little bit of it, and I'm pretty sure that nothing she used, well, maybe one thing that she used in that video is in this square. Which that's just funny. That's how it goes as a creative. And I think she even said that in her video. I am just floored by what she's done, which I think is a common theme with her squares. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Jeanette. How are you, friend? So I'm excited to share it with you guys. So first thing, when I opened it, I literally was like, what kind of sorcery is happening? What kind of, wizardry, sorcery is she done here? Where did she get all this? So, hi, Sue. Let me switch this. Hey, Jenny, how are you? I think that, let's see, does that make it better? I did vertical because we all of a sudden have the option to be able to do this vertical. So I know some of you prefer that. That's what we're doing today. Hey, Pam. So do you guys see this? I was like, did she call my mother? Hi, Missy. Did she call my mom to get that picture of me when I'm pretty sure I was 5 years old there. I think that may have been part of a family picture, but this shirt that I have on, I really wish that they made that in a 2X for today. And then this picture here is the picture I just made a post about how this, I have this framed in my hallway. This picture right here. It doesn't. I don't know. It's StreamYard. So this little tag with this really pretty ribbon and this very pretty bauble here. It says, Michele, a reminder of the little girl who lives inside you. Laugh without reason and dream without fear. And I'm pretty sure she did have this fabric here with the blue, but I don't know if the rest of any of the rest of it is what I seen her do in her first. Go back. I don't know if I can. I'm not sure if I can, honestly, because it was something I had to set up beforehand. We can give her a try. We can give her a try. If you get dizzy easily, hey, Evelyn, then I'm sorry. I'm going to try to, yeah, see, it's not going to let me because it had me pick the orientation beforehand. So I can try. Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. It's just not going to let me. Yeah, doggone it. I'm sorry. Well, live and learn. I had to give her a try. So yeah, this is from Michelle Hill, the Vintage Daisy for my October square. And actually, after me is Lindy with Tater Buggen, and she will be opening the square that I made for her. So I am making for Nicole of Adoria Creations this month. Like I said, she sent me the very first square I got. So this feels exciting. I have this cloth napkin here. I feel like this way kind of covers the light too a little bit more. Um, and I just used some Victorian Velvet Distress Spray to give it some of this pink on here. I had been using muslin, but I thought I would try and see if I could. I don't think that you can actually see the pattern, but I will have to put this on some fabric stabilizer. So I'll just go ahead and read you the thing that I have. Thanks, Celeste. Hey, Heidi. About Nicole. Um, Favorite color is pink. Drink is coffee and wine. Her favorite music is Christian, but she likes all music. Her favorite color is whatever she's in the mood for. But here it says color pink. So it asks in two different places. Oh, this is about creating favorite color, what you want to create with. Least favorite, orange unless it's fall. Favorite art medium, painting, paper, inking, ribbon. And then favorite art style, rustic. And techniques I love, decoupage, chippy, and stenciling. Hobbies, crafting, collecting hearts, and spending time with family and friends. So I found this heart hanky that I want to incorporate into her square. I feel like I may not use all of it, but I'm definitely going to be using part of it. I thought I had several of these little heart mother of pearl buttons, but apparently I only have one. But that's going on. So this afternoon, I was thinking about it, and I kind of came up with the idea of kind of like a daily check-in, to check in with your heart, to check in with yourself. And that's what this is going to be. It's going to be like N5 just because, I chose it. I suppose just that's the only reason. And I went ahead and took just a piece of Chanel and sewed it so that we could have one heart be puffy, like a little pillow. And then I have some cardboard here that I'm going to use for another heart for the rustic. And for each heart, I thought I would write a little thing on it. And I looked up several different things. One of them is like, guard your heart, have a humble heart. Take from me this heart of stone and give me a heart of flesh. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Guard your heart. Do not let your heart be troubled. Blessed are the pure of heart. So there's all kinds of Bible verses. I do know Nicole to be a woman that loves God. So I thought these would be 5 good reminders. I want that crease out. I think I'm going to go ahead and start on this one because we need it to soak a minute. I'm going to make this one be rustic. And if we have time after these 2, then we'll do more. But I want there to be 5 total. So I'm just going to let that kind of soak a little bit so that I can get it to the corrugated part. How are you guys doing today? Has it gotten cold everywhere yet? Sure is cold here. Let's see. It's 44 now, so it is actually the warmest it's been all day. I haven't let this soak very long, but yeah, my polyfill, I think, might be in my closet that is still oh, Lisa, that is so sweet. Worked in the yard most of the day. I feel like I've been running all day. Like, my husband came home and first words out of his mouth is, "Did you find out anything about?" And I said, "If it doesn't have anything to do with my Belle creations, then the answer's no." Because I have done nothing but work on this all day. This, not this project, but my business. Although I guess I did have a little heart talk with Miss Heidi earlier, and a nice talk with Cheryl and Heidi together too. Some exciting things about some fun and exciting things. If you guys aren't in Cheryl's Pearls or my subscription group or Heidi's journaling class, you might want to get in there. We usually tell our private groups about all the fun stuff first. Ooh, burr, Lori. Blowing leaves all back into the woods. 35 in Omaha. Share me timber, Celeste. Yeah, it's 44 here. It had been in the 30s. When I took the stuff to the post office from the First Friday sale and the paper pack, I was like, brr. Okay, that's looking pretty rustic. I'm not sure that it all has to be. Know what I mean? Doesn't all have to be torn off. I like those hearts that are like tall and skinny. Let me get a pen here. I think those are super cute. You guys know the ones I'm talking about. I think of that as rustic. This is a friction pin, so dadgummit. That was my box of Kleenex is just falling behind. Did nobody make me cry? So I want it to be one of those, you know, skinny ones. There, that's good enough. Okay. I wouldn't dare. And anybody that does, Linda's going to get them for me. So the one heart is going to be 3D because it's going to be like a little pillow. And I did wrong sides together because I do want it to fray. I don't want it to, you know, I didn't worry about that, about the seam being hidden or anything. Kind of even out where there's a little bit down here. Oh yeah. Okay, that is so cute, isn't it? Let's do some inking. Let's do some inking. Some stinking inking. And I am just going to kind of I don't know. Do a little fiddle farting. I need to keep in mind rustic. She also said chippy. And like the different things that go on the hearts, I think they can be either put on, you know, stamped on fabric, put on paper, put on a separate piece of paper. Like there's all kinds of ways we can do that too. I'm kind of feeling like I want, I love turquoise and orange. So I'm going to grab this rusty hinge color now. Let's put some of that on there. Let's see. It's good, isn't it? What was that? It's called peacock feathers, I believe. I want this to be more on the inside here. And not necessarily every... I think I'll edge it in this. Ooh, I like that. That's pretty. I might have to back it with a, like trace it and back it with another piece of cardboard because it's feeling kind of fragile. Okay, one more thing I think we need to do to this. Hey, Wendy, I was just saying you was up next, friend. Let's see. Hopefully this isn't crusty. Oh, it's a little crusty. I'm like, my paintbrushes aren't out here. Oh, yeah. There, it's going to work. I was thinking some metallic. I'm thinking the copper. If we can get it to... Because when I do metallic, most of the time I just like, I don't, you know, I don't care about mixing it all up. But for this, I kind of want to see if we can get it to stay copper. Oof. All right, I need to get serious here. Yes, I like that rusty patina. I mean, you know, I just did it, so I promise I'm not a one-trick pony. I think also on stuff like this, like you guys probably can't even see that that splatter is on there. There a little bit, you can. Let's just do a little kind of dry brushy type of thing. Sometimes if you just do, for splatter, if you just do like white or black, it actually does, you know, achieves it, what you're trying to accomplish maybe even a little better. Okay, so I'm thinking, let's see, where's black? There it is. Because I feel like black is a little bit unexpected. It does have some of this metallic in it. I don't want a lot. There. I always have these, when I do this, I always have these splatters all over me. Okay. I'm going to do just like I did before and just stick the lid right back on this brush. I am creating for Nicole of Adoria Creations. And so we're doing some hearts. We are doing some hearts. And with this one, like I say, I do think I want to enforce it. Oh, you know what would be good? I could just enforce that with popsicle sticks. It does not appear that I have any here. I do have some in the other room. But I'm thinking I'll just go like that, and that'll enforce it well, without, you know, it'll make it more, just a little bit more sturdy when it's hanging off the square. So this one I'm gonna stuff, and like I say, my polyfill was like I don't know. I couldn't find it. So I thought, I have this furry fabric. I'm thinking about trying to get this in there. I don't know if it's worth it, worth the headache or not of me doing this. I think I probably should have made the hole a little bigger. That would make it easier, huh? Let's do that. Let's make that hole just a little bit bigger, Michele. Jiminy Christmas. Thanks, Linda. I don't know how long that was up there. Sorry. I was, holding my mouth just right, concentrating probably. Because I used this furry fabric on Chris Hunter's square. And I was like, this stuff is horrible. And as I'm using it right now, I'm thinking, this stuff is horrible. Oh, I do. Lisa, that's a good idea. Lisa, you always have the best ideas. I'm so glad you're on my side. I'm so glad you use your powers for good instead of evil. This fabric is probably going to go in the next donation box. Don't want it to be so full that okay. I'm thinking that that last bigger one is probably enough. Yep. I always feel like on these that I never have the timing just quite perfect. Where I've given myself enough time, too much time. Oh, maybe I should have just pinned that because that is probably not going to fray now. Okay, so let's take a piece of, that's fairly thick. I'm not exactly sure, so I'm going to do a couple different lengths here. But I am kind of thinking that this should be like a banner. I made that a pretty long. Stop it. Stop it, you silly thing. So we really need this to look pretty worn. And then we can shape it, you know, to where it's doing that thing. Y'all know what I mean? Meow. When I say meow. So this is fun because it's going to be like, you know, several different projects in one. I'm thinking I'm going to go back to the rusty hinge. Did I leave it out? I sure did. For some of this to get that rusted look again. So I kind of want it to look like a metal sign. Dad nabbit. I was thinking that gold was still on my, or that the other color was still on my brush. This is the lazy way to do things. Oh, Mufasa, my poor dog. Earlier, he tried to get off of the couch and couldn't move his back legs. I was like, okay, I'm about to call my husband, but no, he ended up pulling through. My husband already knows. I've already told him. I've warned him. He's just an old dog. You know, it's not like he has a prognosis or anything. He's just old. Okay. So, let's see. We've got this rustic heart here. Oh my gosh. You know what I just thought of? My good friend Linda, my good pal Linda, gave me some metal ribbon. So I think I will go ahead with this, but I think I can shape that ribbon into a heart. That might be another heart that we have to do. So for that, this heart here, let's see, created me a pure heart. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Guard your heart. It's kind of a metal-ish thing. It kind of looks like it's been beat on the outside. So, you know, but maybe the inside of it is still unscathed. I know. I feel like I'm a pretty pragmatic type person, and you know, logic, blah 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 blah. But when he struggled this morning, I definitely got the big lump in my throat and had to sit on the floor with him for a little while. Okay, so there I've kind of just taken that marker to, I think we'll just glue here and glue here. And that'll be that. But we need to figure out what we're going to put on it first. Do not let your heart be troubled. And then I had just started out with, heart wide open, heart lead the way, wild at heart, humble heart. And that's where it started going into scripture. Oh, yes, and I do have a good key. That's a good one. That's what we're doing. What time is it? We still got 10 minutes. I just have this cheapy little thing. And I thought I got it off of Amazon, but I'm pretty sure I seen it at Michael's here not too long ago. I was like, oh, no wonder I couldn't find it in my previous purchases. I'm going to go with ground espresso. And a lot of times I will do the stamping on another piece of paper other than what I'm going to use because I am not good at the whole spacing of things. But we'll see. We're going to try and make it really organic. And I always do a mix of uppercase and lowercase. I don't like using the same. And I always like it a little cattywampus too. Yeah, right. Exactly. Exactly. That's why that's my style. That's why my style is not anything that I can't get by with stuff being cattywampus. And then I'm going to want to put the verse, which is Proverbs 4:23. So I'm going to want to put that. Okay. So silly. I'm like, I can do that later, but no, I can't because it's going to be bent and wonky. Thanks for hanging in. Oh, you did? You lost me? Do you mean off the page? Or am I not? Like, I'm still showing live here. Guys, can you guys hear me? Am I really gone? Oh, no. Am I back? I hope so. Doggone it. I can't actually tell because of the delay. I feel like people are maybe coming back. Is that what I'm seeing? Oh. Oh, it's frozen. Oh my gosh, why is there 3 of me? Oh. It's finally giving me a message that says, we'll keep trying. We're having trouble streaming to Facebook. It's acting like it's a Facebook issue. If you guys want to hop over to YouTube, if you see this, let's see. Well, I can't tell still if you guys are even here.